I'm Austin Fugit. I'm a senior here. I just want to give you my testimony. So I remember I grew up in church my whole life. Every Wednesday, every Sunday, I was in church. But I didn't know what it meant to be a Christian. And I saw so many people. I saw God work in their lives. But I didn't understand why He wouldn't work in mine. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And it just never happened. And I didn't want to do anything about it. I didn't care. And I didn't have my own identity. And I was at my lowest point. And I remember looking in the mirror and I hated who was looking back at me. I thought that guy was a loser. I was super insecure. My self-esteem was in the ground. And I remember into junior year, I turned 17 about a month ago. And the Lord really found me. He flipped His switch in my head. And all of a sudden I was reading more. And I wasn't just praying more. I was praying with passion. And I found my identity in Christ. And it wasn't just that. He didn't just give me my own identity. He dropped that self-esteem and He started surrounding me with these people who loved me and just pushed me and pushed me and pushed me farther towards Christ. And a really big thing for me was that I saw Jesus as this guy that would give me stuff. And I remember praying. It was silly. I was like, Lord, give me strength. Lord, heal this. Lord, do this. I wasn't thankful. I was greedy. It was so one-sided. I was like, hey, can I have this? Can I have this? I was treating Him like a genie or like Santa Claus. And I remember in that summer, coming out of junior year, I saw Lord as, rather than this guy that I'm just taking from, it's so one-sided, it's a relationship about love. I loved the Lord and He loved me back, and He was just waiting for me. I remember I had this big moment. I'd been uploading these videos online on a page for about 2 years. I was fairly successful, but I remember it held such little value, and I was doing it for the views and the clout. I thought it was so much fun. And then I uploaded this video. I was reading this Bible verse, and I went to practice or I went to bed after. And I remember this really fulfilling feeling washed over me, and it wasn't just in my mind, it was in my heart. I remember I switched over every part of my life, every aspect of that page, everything switched over. And I remember He started using me to make a positive impact, especially at my school. I had these people coming up to me. I didn't even know these people. I didn't know them. And they're like, hey Austin, you inspired me. You helped me to get over this. You helped me to do this. I love what you're doing, man. And I love the fact that God was using me to impact people that were just like me, like younger versions of myself. He was like, hey, let me help you. I remember I got this DM, it was either last week or 2 weeks ago, and this guy said, hey, you helped me overcome depression and anxiety in my life. And I was like, that's crazy, because that's what I was going through, man. I had that anxiety and I couldn't get over that. And you're saying I helped you. And I realized it wasn't me. It wasn't me at all. The Lord was using me to impact this guy and help him get over that depression and anxiety. And I had this quote that after this year-long journey, my journey, it was when we're at rock bottom or when we're down on the ground, Jesus, He's waiting patiently for just us to look up and see His outstretched hand just lift us up out of the dirt, lift us up out of that rock bottom, like on the ground in the ditch state. And He wants to save us. He wants to bring us to eternity, and He wants us to love Him back because He loves us and He always has loved us. Thanks for your time, guys. I love you.